All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Box.
What do you net? That's it. Look at me, look at me. Be clever with what you're doing.
Time!
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let him get back into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to take.
Let's do it.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. Okay, reset. Switch stance. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
Time!
Okay, now you're switching off. Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it.
Do your business.
round, that's his round. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on.
Let's do it.
Keep on top of him. Finish the fight now. He's gone.
Time!
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing?
Let's fight.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
Nothing in my way will make me be afraid. And I can feel it in my bones. Yeah, I can feel it in my soul. Yeah, I can feel it, no letting go. And I can feel it, it's getting close. I said, I can't stand by anymore. Looking in from the outside, I know I can hold the phone. They can't keep my hands tied. I need strength to carry on without me pushing through. Oh, no one can save me from myself. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. I need force, breaking down the walls by force, keeping my head above the water, screaming till I lose my voice. Yeah. Pick a side. Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes. Who am I? Who am I? Champion till I die. Every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wow. Yeah. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Pick a side, pick a side. Only two options, be with the winners or the other guys. Yeah, ain't no time,
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's go.
Listen, you switched off. What you doing? I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box.
And box. One, two, three, four, five. Come to me.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes. You're switching off. Get out there and switch on. Get this box.
Box.
Keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft. Stayed fully focused and stuck to the task. When it paid off, I was like at last. Them other brothers can kiss my ass. And I promise you that I wouldn't wanna be ya. Them man ain't got this energy, do ya? I cannot feel that vibe going through ya. Flat battery like my dead computer. Told them once and I tell them again.
Okay, focus. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come.
Let's go.
Oh, good shot. Okay, now you're switching off. I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind back.
Let's do it.
That's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now. Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
And time.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got.
Do your business. continue.
Okay, forget about it. Forget about that knockdown. Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. You was coasting this fight, and now you've let him back into it. Now,
Let's do it.
get back to the game plan. Man, you need to pick it up. Pick it up. He's winning the round. Man, what you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
And back.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on.
Do your business.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on! You're switching off! You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you.
Let's do it.
All right, let's reset. Switch stance.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Are you all right?
Relax. Forget about it now. Forget about it. Reset. Forget the knockdown. Get your boxing back together.
Real General's back in the building. Trust. tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for The Rock, Rocky Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a price. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Got him there. That punch is beginning to take its toll. These punches coming from every angle. Those counter punches have to hurt. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of those millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. Missing with the hook. No rest for the weary. It's all offense all the time. Beautiful. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is in.
And there's the bell for round 2. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good counter punching. This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving the man a chance that shouldn't have you.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. When they're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Just missed with that hook. The straight right just misses. Punch, counter punch. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A perfect counter shot. Just missing with the uppercut. That hook won't score. Punch caught him clean. Nice counter shot. I'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a box. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently? Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Power. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Left uppercut doesn't score. Catch and shoot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of... This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pop areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
That punch landed. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Down big time on the scores.
Wow, it's like
this is the beginning of round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter punch. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Nobody home with that hook. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Straight right, just misses. Couldn't land that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nope, that jab not going to score. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Real generals back in the building. Trust. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher, true man I leading, call me a leader. Pull up on a set, I might let man know what time that this is. If man move wicked, make man swim with the sharks and fishes. Respect my wishes, got bare creps and I step like kishes. And my fit stay clean like dishes. That's why gal wanna
I'm Todd Grisham, and not a bad day for a fight. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. So it's Sonny Edwards. He's 160 centimeters tall. It's showtime. Sonny Edwards, fighting out of London, England, has already covered head to toe.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from London, England, here is a flyweight champion of the world.
Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside and... Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Beautiful counter shot. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Jorge Linares is in some serious trouble. And that'll do it. Linares is down. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8. There's the go for round 2. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Believe what we're seeing. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves. Oh, right there! The Venezuelan is rocked. Good job trying to back out of trouble. Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Jorge Linares seeing cobwebs now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Edwards in that last round. Well, it's no secret who... There's the bell to start round 3. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The perfect counter lands. Can't score with that jab. Didn't land that jab. Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. Nice counter. He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
That's lights out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Talk about Linares in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but on to the 4th we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle. He's got to bluff him.
Stamina is off the charts. Miss with that jab. You'd like to see more jabs. That counter shot lands. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. That punch landed. That uppercut can't get through. And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Talk about Edwards in that last round. Time for the 5th round. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not that twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, and you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Got out of the way of that right hook. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because it...
He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Edwards in that last round. Well, this is the beginning of round 6. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Nice defense there, blocking the hook. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
That jab misses. A swing and a miss with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Edwards in that last round. And there's the bell for round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000. Wow, let's take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Nice counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. His stamina is off the charts. Both men step back for just a moment. How about that time counter shot? Talk about Edwards in it.
Come on, switch on.
And we enter the 8th round. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
And it's lights out. That will do it. What a knockout win. And you can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit. So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.